A few weeks ago, the Senate voted to retain Section 29(4)(b) of the 1999 Constitution, which essentially gives a married woman, regardless of her age, the right to renounce her Nigerian citizenship. The decision was taken apparently after Senator Ahmed Yerima of Zamfara State made a passionate appeal to his fellow senators, claiming that expunging this clause would in essence violate the right of Muslims. The decision to retain the clause was seen as a tacit endorsement of child marriage. In Abuja, I caught up with Senator Ahmed Yerima and invited him to the channel studios to discuss the issue. I started by asking him if he agrees that by retaining this section of the Constitution, the Senate is essentially saying to everyone, it is okay to marry off children.
See, it is all about the definition of full age. People don't understand the fact that some don't even know that this provision is in the 99 Constitution as well as 79 Constitution. What the Senate wanted to do was to remove it. And if you remove it, you are left with Section 4A, because there are two subsections there. 4A says a person, for him to be able to renounce his citizenship, he has to be 18 years and above. While 4B now says any married woman is of full age. So under Islamic law, any married woman is of full age. That is provided for in the Quran.
Can you tell me the specific part of the Quran which actually says this? Can you quote chapter and verse? Because this is actually disputed, that there is a particular verse in the Quran that says this thing that you are claiming.
It is in Surah Al-Ma'idah.
Okay.
You see, that is chapter 4.
Okay.
What the Quran says was that any married woman is considered to be of equal position with any married man.
No, but the assumption...
the issue is that married woman who commits, for example, adultery is different from a single girl. And definition of full age was given based on the maturity, that is age of puberty.
These issues goes beyond politics. It affects daily survival. Let us remove emotion and look at facts. Yes, let us remove emotion and look at facts. Because this Sharia law is affecting the nation, it is affecting our youth, it's affecting the young one. How will you say that? How will you tell me that in the 99 Constitution, the Senate says something about Sharia law? They passed a law in section 9 in section 99. The Senate passed in the Constitution that there should be Sharia law, that a child is allowed to get married under the age of 13, 14, 10 years and above. That any child, any girl who is being called woman is allowed to get married without any restriction. And there was approval in the Senate House. Yes, this law was taking place about 12 years ago when Senator Jerima passed this into law that that there should be child marriage. Imagine a person, someone who has been in the House of in the House of Senate for 3 years and has been two-time governor, passing this kind of law that they should get married to children. Even himself got married to a 13-year-old child. This is eating Nigeria. Nigeria did not deserve this. Yes, this issue is affecting us. Why will a child be maltreated that way? Why will a child get married to an elderly man who is 80 years and above? And the Muslims are happy getting married to them. Even from the video, you see that the child is even, the man is even shy to even kiss the girl. He's shy because it is child abuse. And people are busy clapping their hands. People are busy throwing another notes. And Senator Jeremiah is saying that this is right. Come on, how do you think about this? How do you think about this? How did you enjoy this marriage? How did they enjoy this marriage? Because getting married to under 18 It's child abuse. And what did she have to offer to you? Because you don't damage everything, you can damage her reproductive organs, whereby she cannot put to bed. Because at that age, everything is too small. So you want to open everything and scatter everything. That girl, it may happen that she cannot put to bed. And the Senate are happy passing this into law that you can marry as many as you want to marry, as far as she's a lady, she's a woman. That this law that is a child marriage. Why on earth will you pass that kind of constitution? Why on earth will you pass that kind of laws that are not helping us, laws that are not productive, laws that are damaging Nigeria, putting Nigeria into problem, putting Nigeria into hardship? This country is getting worse every day. From insecurity to Sharia law, from Sharia law to bandit, from bandit to angry youth, whereby the youth are not being employed, unemployment. Instead to pass law of employing the youth, you are passing law on Sharia law that will not bring any other good things for Nigeria, that will not make Nigeria to move forward. This is not helping. Our government, our governor, our president should look into this law. Our senator should look into it and cancel it. It is affecting the children. It is affecting them. I will say about that refusing. Like in the last video that I talk about, this is a verified detail that a Christian was beheaded. His hand was cut off because she refused to marry a Muslim who was 80 years old and the child was 11 years old. They cut her hand and the government could not say anything. Even when they tried to report to the police, they could not say anything. Instead, they seem to have to pass into law that there is a right to marry, there is right for child marriage. Who does that? What part of the country is doing what Nigeria is doing right now? This is not helping us. It is affecting the image of Nigeria. Nigeria government must look into it. This is not time for propaganda. It is not time for us to talk much. We should look into this because this is not helping matter. This is so shameful. It's so shameful to us, Nigeria. We should be using this time to pass laws into something that will help us, something that will promote Nigeria, something that will bring benefit to Nigeria, something that will bring employment, not something that will be affecting the nation, not something that will be affecting the children. How will you get married to a child who is 10 years old? Why? What are you going to enjoy there? So, let me allow you to watch this video and see what Senator Jeremiah is saying, his reaction, and the outcome of everything. Thank you. Subscribe to this video. Watch this video.